Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning to all of you.
Morning, ma'am.
Uh, Good morning. We are going
Good
to do the
morning, ma'am.
revision. Good morning, bete. We are going to do, good morning. We are going to do the revision of chapter 10, history,
Good morning, ma'am.
colonism. Yeah, good morning. Once you have came here,
Morning.
good morning to all of you. Rural and tribal societies, and we are going to see the colonism in the rural and tribal societies. So till now in chapter 8 and 9, what we have seen the progress of East India Company. Can anyone recall uh, what was the expansion of those East India Company?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, we
the
need
Huh?
what
new
was
battles against the Indian princes in the
Huh?
battle of
Ma'am,
Bengal,
many treaty was signed.
battle of Buxar,
Yeah.
battle of Mysore,
Hmm.
or Anglo-Sikh War, Anglo-Maratha War.
Hmm.
All these are won by the Britishers, and they started extending their territory over India.
Okay. So you have already read in the previous chapter that the establishment of East India Company rule in India was a long journey full of struggles was there, battles, war, and diplomatic moves. All the wars which you have seen was very diplomatic, isn't it? And the English came as a trader, as we have seen them, and became the master. This was the thing, and the question may come that how could a trading company become the master? How could a
Ma'am,
small trading company could become a master of whole India, because they came as a trader, and how they became the master?
ma'am, they started
They see the
interfering in
political
the
instability
political
of
Mhm.
our
scenario of
country,
India, and
and
Uh-huh.
then
they started interfering in the political scenario of India, and took over
Mhm.
the advantage of
Mhm.
political instability,
they
and
took
started
the
extending
advantages
their
of
territory over
political
India.
instability of India, and they attacked in the small part of India.
Mhm. See, slowly what they have done, as if you know that they came through the sea route, and also made the coastal areas as a factories, isn't it? For the convenience of them. So what they have done, slowly they conquered the India from south to east, and then they headed towards the north, and gradually they emerged as a supreme power in India. साउथ से वे लोग ईस्ट की तरफ गए, फिर नॉर्थ की तरफ गए, और इस तरह से वे मास्टर्स बन गए. ग्रेजुअली दे बिकेम द
रियल
मास्टर्स ऑफ
आंसर
इंडिया.
यही है मैम कि वो अपना ट्रेडिंग इंटरेस्ट को बचाने के लिए मास्टर बने.
हाँ, ट्रेडिंग इंटरेस्ट को बचाने के लिए मास्टर्स बने, और रॉ मटेरियल्स सब चीज उनको यहाँ पर बड़े आसानी से मिल रही थी. एंड इंडिया वाज द इजी प्रे फॉर देम at that time, because the political scenario of India was already shattered, isn't it? Our Mughal, and when the Britishers came to India, East India Company, that time Mughals were there, na? And Mughals were totally infighting for their own interest, and there was no any political such uh, authority was working there, isn't
The
it?
central
So they have
authority,
taken,
yeah.
center authority was also very weak, and there was so many self dependent
हम सब अपने आप
states
को
have been
इंडिपेंडेंट
arranged.
घोषित कर दिया था.
Yes, like Maratha, Sikh, and
राजपूत.
Nawab, Rajput,
Ma'am,
like.
which chapter is going on?
What written? Pardon? Hello?
Ma'am, which chapter is going on?
We are reading the
colonialism.
third chapter, 10th chapter, Colonism, Ruler and Tribal Society. Isn't it? And I think so. One of the student, she was asking me in the WhatsApp that, Madam, why 8th chapter? Why don't we say that as it is a first chapter of history? Yeah, it's very true. If you'll see the technically what happens, the 8th chapter is mentioned, but it is the first chapter of history, and 9th chapter, which is the second chapter of history, and 10th chapter is the third chapter of history. What happens? we are going through the geography chapters, isn't it? And 1 to 7 chapter, what we are seeing is geography chapter. And then we are considering the 8th chapter as a history first chapter. So it has been categorized in the book, isn't it? Otherwise, if you will see first chapter is geography and second chapter is history, then again second chapter is history and fourth chapter is geography, that can't be, it is not a systematic way. So we have been categorized. So it will feel difficult. So we are having the 10th chapter, that means the third chapter of history. 10th chapter, but it is the third chapter. Got it? In social science book, it is a 10th chapter. And according to your topic, history, third chapter. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
मैम एक डाउट है
Ask me, please.
मैम
हाँ,
मैम फर्स्ट चैप्टर में दिया हुआ है मॉडर्न पीरियड, तो हम लोग
Yeah.
मैम जो इंडियन हिस्टोरियन से थे मैम वो तो कॉलोनियलिज्म पीरियड बोलते थे.
हाँ. Modern period means what? आपने
मैम
मोहर लगाया
आधुनिक
ना
काल.
उसको. हाँ, आधुनिक
आधुनिक
भारत.
काल.
आधुनिक
Yes,
भारत
ma'am.
आपने क्यों बोला? वो और कुछ जगह पे हमारा मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री का टाइम पीरियड अलग है. हमारे भारत में कब है? क्योंकि हमारे भारत में हमने पहले बताया था कि कई चीजों की शुरुआत जो है वो ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी के आने के बाद ही हुई. मैंने आपको पहले बताया था ना, इफ यू सी द मेरिट एंड डीमेरिट बिफोर द कंपनी अराइवल, आवर ओन इंडिया was in very old scenario, isn't it? Many things
Yes,
were,
ma'am.
also these things were changed after coming of the East India Company. You can say municipality came, the roads were built, the railway came, isn't it? Many things, post offices, police, you will see in upcoming chapter. अभी वो आपने नहीं पढ़ा है. आप जितने भी चीजों को अभी देख रहे हो, तो वो उन चीजों की शुरुआत हमारे भारत के आजाद होने से पहले ही हो चुका है. और वो ब्रिटिशर्स लोग ने कहा था, इसलिए हम इसको मॉडर्न पीरियड कहते हैं, और वो अभी तक हमारा चल ही रहा है.
मैम ये मॉडर्न पीरियड तो मैम ब्रिटिश के अकॉर्डिंग ना कहा गया है, इंडियन हिस्टोरिकन के अकॉर्डिंग में अभी कॉलोनियल पीरियड का है. उस
देखिए
टाइम
आप,
ब्रिटिश के
हाँ,
रूल के टाइम.
लिसन, नहीं, आप यहाँ पर क्या करोगे, मैं बता रही हूँ. समथिंग वेंट रॉन्ग, वेट. हाँ, व्हाट आई वांट टू से, वेट, आई एम नॉट मूवेबल, वेट. अच्छा, यहाँ देखो तो यहाँ क्या हो गया.